Is survivorship bias ruining your life? Ever wondered why your dreams of YouTube fame or becoming a best-selling author seem out of reach? You're probably falling victim to survivorship bias, the sneaky force that makes you overestimate success and underestimate failure. Now remember, this is education mixed with entertainment. So with that being said, let's analyze this train of thought accordingly. Chapter 1. What is survivorship bias? Survivorship bias is when we focus only on successful examples, ignoring the countless failures. Imagine hearing about entrepreneurs who dropped out of college and became billionaires. What you don't see are the thousands who dropped out and failed. By only studying survivors, we get a distorted view of reality, convincing ourselves success is easier than it really is. This bias leads to unrealistic expectations and faulty decision making in our own lives. Chapter 2. Survivorship bias on YouTube. Ever thought of starting a YouTube channel because everyone seems to be making it big? That's survivorship bias. We celebrate creators with millions of views, but forget about the millions of channels that never break 100 subscribers. This skews our perception of how easy success is, because we ignore the hard work, the luck, and failures that happen behind the scenes, making us feel like we're just one video away from viral fame. Chapter 3. Best-selling author illusions. Do you dream of writing a best-selling novel? If so, survivorship bias has just struck again. We hear about big authors that were successful, but rarely about the thousands of manuscripts rejected each year. For every best-selling author, countless writers struggle to find an audience. Focusing only on those who make it blinds us to the brutal realities of the publishing world. We assume talent alone is enough, forgetting the hidden factors like timing, connections, and sheer perseverance. Now, it's important to realize that survivorship bias convinces us that success is common and failure is rare, and this leads to frustration and self-doubt. But by understanding this bias, we can see the full picture, not just the highlights. Because success stories are inspiring, but real growth comes from learning about failures too. So keep pushing forward with realistic expectations, and remember, those who fail and learn are often the real survivors. Now, because I want you to think, as opposed to telling you what to think, here are 3 thought-provoking questions to help someone further understand survivorship bias. Question 1. What are some examples of survivorship bias in your daily life or career goals, and how might these misconceptions be influencing your decisions? Question 2. How can you ensure you're considering both successes and failures when making decisions or evaluating potential opportunities? And finally, question 3. What strategies can you use to avoid falling into the trap of survivorship bias when consuming media or success stories? So that's the end of today's journey. Now, if you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, and watch the content. And with that being said, I sincerely hope this video has provided value.